Good morning. This is Bill from Europa, Naples, and today I've got this really nice example of one of my favorite cars. I also have birds chirping like crazy. They're up in the tree. They don't sound pissed off, but they're chirping away. Anyway, look at that. There's a whole flock of them moving. Anyway, back to the car. 2014 Mercedes-Benz E350 Coupe. The E-Class Coupe has just been one of the coolest and, most attractive designs from Mercedes for years and years and years. I had a 124 Coupe, I had a 126 Coupe, which is frankly an S-Class Coupe, but, the point remains the same. It's pillarless, it has this incredibly cool side profile, and it's just a Mercedes-Benz institution. This is a 2014 model. It's finished in signature brilliant silver outside. It's got black leather inside, really nice leather with contrasting stitching. It's got the AMG Sport package. Of course, being a 14, it has that redesigned front end, the facelift on these 212 series. Beautiful headlights, beautiful grille, very aggressive, sort of Batmobile-esque, if you will. Really sort of made these cars just look a little bit more sporty from the front end. You see the twin spoke AMG wheels there, very, very nice. Gorgeous styling down the side, a nice mixture of straight lines and curves. You've got these pickle fork turn signals inside the mirrors. That whole beautiful crescent where the window glass is, outlined by, what looks sort of like chrome, but it's more of a brushed nickel. And of course, no window frames or pillars, so when it goes down, it's pretty cool. Also has the panoramic roof, rear deck lid spoiler, very attractive chrome line diffuser and tailpipes there at the bottom. Beautiful, the way they've styled the taillights into the shape of the car, with the curves and the subtle lines, just absolutely gorgeous. They really designed this car so nice. Apologize for the misty morning. I'm always fighting that. See that big... Alright, so another one of those phone calls that interrupts the filming. Anyway, you can see the nice big pano roof up top, little shark fin antenna on the back, and, apologies again for the mist. Sometimes people ask me what these little squares are up here. Well, they are, and let me flip that up, a place where you can put some sort of a ski or bike rack. You see it's got a receptacle bolt there, bolt hole. So you put the rack up there, you bolt it down, and that thing's secure as hell. You got a rack on, you carry around your skis, your bikes, your kayaks. In fact, a couple years ago, one of the owners, Andrew, he bolted a giant 6-foot male genitalia on top of the car that I was driving. So I was very happy about that, but it does go to show you the versatility of the roof rack. Speaking of issues, here in the trunk, let me show you that. You can see just how enormous it is. A lovely big trunk, but there's also this Amazon box in here. So let me give you the quick story on that one. I have this 14-year-old nephew who I was assured wanted a multicolored gaming keyboard for Christmas. I'm sure this is exciting to a 14-year-old. So I went out and dutifully bought it. And then, all my shopping's done, everything's settled, very happy. My sister then calls me yesterday and says, oh, I'm so sorry, his friend got him one for Secret Santa, and they're all very excited about it. So your gift is no longer required. You're going to have to get him something else. So now with limited time to spare, I've got to return this bloody thing and, find him something else that somebody else is probably going to already get him. And I just thought families coordinated on this crap. I'm just the childless uncle, I count on mothers to tell me, what their kids need. And when they screw it up, it just makes everybody miserable. So anyway, that's my little family complaint for the day. You see these little grippy handles here. What those do is they lower the rear seat. So, if you pull those things back, lower the seats, you can go into general contractor mode, carry around 2x4 sheets of plywood, anvils, long cargo of some variety, golf clubs even, although they could go in sideways. Anyway, you need more storage. There it is. Your little camera there. Pretty cool stuff. God, this mist is annoying. All right, let's have a look under the hood, and then we'll get inside. So in 2013, Mercedes-Benz introduced a new 6-cylinder for the E-Class and some others. And of course, it carried over here into the 14. That is same size, 3.5 liter, now direct injection. The horsepower got bumped up from 268 to 302. So it's a very potent, very peppy 6. You know, a lot of the V8s I grew up with in the 80s and 90s didn't touch 300 horsepower. So this thing gets up and moves. Has that neat direct injection tick. Reminds me a little bit of a 911. You can see everything mint and proper and nice under this low mileage car. This motor is mated to a 7-speed shiftable automatic, with this being the AMG Sport. It has the paddle shifters and everything really cool inside. So great motor in this E-Class. Love those pickle fork. It's beautiful mirrors. Now this does have keyless go, which I think should be, you know, standard on everything, but it's not. But to lock it, you just put your thumb on that little square. To open it, you just put your hand on the handle and up it comes. So inside, look at that beautiful black leather. This is really just Mercedes signature colors, the silver with the black. Have a look here in the back seat. Grab that big chunky brushed nickel handle. You can see how nice it is back there. Beautiful leather, contrasting stitching, bucket style seating. You can stuff your Canadians or kids or whoever you want back there. They'll be very happy. Nice little wood roller thing here. That's very vintage Mercedes. Cup holders underneath. I like the little nets under the seats to hold stuff. Just everything really nice back there. And front seats, beautiful, lovely bucket style. Love the white contrasting stitching. Very nice leather. Great lack of wear on this thing. They are orthopedic, that option, so you get all these little adjustments for your bolsters, your lumbars. Really, really nice stuff. Over here in the door panel, beautiful wood trim with brushed nickel edging. Absolutely gorgeous to look at. I also like that brushed nickel looking armrest trim and the handle and the new style seat switches that came out here in 14. You also have your power windows, your 20-way power seats with memory, and of course the Harman Kardon tweed up there. So pretty nice stuff. Nice scuff plate too. So let's hop in. I'm going to get back out in a minute to show you the way it works with the windows down, because it's just cool as hell. But to start this car, put your foot on the brake, tap the start stop. Everything fires to life. Oh, look at that. We do have a window down. There you can see the triangles in the mirrors. This does have the blind spot assist, which is a nice function. There you see just 42,000 miles on the clock. Beautiful wood and leather steering wheel. You've got your flippity paddle shifters there. It's all multi-function. You got your voice control, Bluetooth, different stuff for the trip computer and display inside the Speedo. Very nice white face gauges with the nickel trim around it. You got your temp, your gas, your tack, 160 mile an hour Speedo, and of course tons of different information you can have in the display there in the middle. So really nice stuff. Over here you got Mercedes-Benz COMAND unit that gives you your navigation, your radio, in fact all the different audios you can have. Tons of them in this day and age. I remember when it was just AM. Oh, there was FM, but you could still get an AM radio in some Toyotas. Of course you've got your telephone, Bluetooth, nice stuff. You know, CDs, discs, what have you. Looks like there's, what do we got in here? Jesus, that's a lot of shrieking. All right, well, we're not going to listen to that one. Somebody's left it in there. Of course, an in-dash CD changer. Here's your heated seats, your rear sunscreen. This guy will represent the seat belt. So if I press that button, look at that. Out come the seat belt extensions again to hand it to you. I can also open the pano roof. One touch, back goes the screen. Got a long way to go. It's a nice big roof in this car. Two touch, back goes the glass. So now I'm going to run all four windows down and let you have a look at the way the car is, like that. So absolutely gorgeous. Look at that open crescent moon, the big roof on top, the pillarless glass. So you've got this giant area, you know, between front and rear. Pretty cool stuff. Really opens up the air to the car to the outside world, and just makes it that cool to look at. And that's a Mercedes design tradition that's been going on for decades. Let's get back in. Put the seatbelt on. Turn down this heated seat. It's like 68, but I'm going to run it at least in the low position. All right, so this is a power steering column. You got a little joystick down there. You go up, down, in, and out. That'll work with the memory seats. Of course, all your command stuff we talked about. We've got dual side climate control here for left and right, or you can, you can use them together, or you can do a his and hers. You got some nice cup holders. You got an ashtray here that nobody's ever used. This little joystick works with your command, so you can move it. Let's get out of that horrible. I'm going to set a little 80s on 8 going. That's my era. This guy here, little place to put stuff, and in there you got USB and auxiliary. Over here you got a glove box, pretty standard. Set of books down there. We got 2 keys for this one. Up here you've got your HomeLink garage door opener, self-dimming mirror, all your light controls, and everything lovely. So let me run the sunroof back, put our windows up, and away we go. So of course it's got this crazy electric column shift up there. I remember when Mercedes started putting that in. It just sort of reminded me of the modern electronic version of a 68 Buick, but it's nice because it gives you this whole area to put stuff. You don't have this big needless shifter there anymore. And if you want a paddle shift, you've got the sporty flips on the wheel. Well, there we go. Nice growl from that V6. Very, very impressive. Get something cool here. Everyone's got the miles or direction of travel. What can I tell you? It's an E-Class Coupe. You've got tons of room inside. It manages to feel both roomy and sporty at the same time. Very supportive seats. Instant torque from that big V6. Just absolutely lovely. Nice feel from the brakes. Great visibility all around. The E-Class is just in so many ways the perfect car. These maroons are up too. And in coupe form, it takes what's a practical piece and turns it into something even just a little bit cooler. There's just a very nifty, sporty feel to the coupes. Anyway, there it is, 2014 Mercedes E350 Coupe AMG Sport. Fantastic colors, signature colors, metallic silver outside, black premium leather inside. Nice options in here. You got the keyless go, the wood wheel, nav, sat, cam. Didn't show you the cam, but it's there, I promise you. And everything just lovely all around. So if you have an interest, give us a call, 239-649-7300, on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thanks so much for having a look. We appreciate it. We'll see you with the next one. Take care.